Knowing how branding helps your business, or even how it impacts your business, how branding impacts your business, is there's something to be said about it. You know, there's a lot of people out here who still, even today, at the time of me recording this video, won't know what branding is, or equally won't know the true magnitude as to what branding can actually do for a business or for a person. You know, regardless of what the entity is, branding plays a huge role, especially when it comes to the likes of business. And in this video, I want to talk a little bit more about that and exactly how it can actually impact business. And equally, the reasons why it should actually be taken seriously, because without it, it'll be the difference between you wanting to start something and literally going a few months down the line and start realizing, shit, what am I doing? Or even, oh my gosh, what is this that I'm saying? Why are these words not making any sense? Versus you literally standing out above your competition, understanding who you want to collaborate with versus who you want to even work with, even more so client wise, versus understanding all the joint ventures that you want to actually take part in because you understood your brand. You understood what it could actually do for your business. You understood the magnitude or the true impact that it could have on your business. So pay attention to that part, because I'm going to go a little bit deeper into the ideas as to what that actually looks like. And even off the back of this video, I want to make sure that there are ways that you can actually start taking action today, so you can start implementing within your own business to make sure that you are actually showing up or even creating the awareness around your business, what it's about, and then some, to the right kind of people. Now, before you do that, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, because as always, folks, I'm loving all these views, but at the same time, I want to make sure that as many subscribers as possible can actually boost the awareness of this particular channel, because for me, branding is not only essential, but is equally the way that I help others to see and understand that they are more than what they see. And when they realize that, it's also a way of understanding why representation really, really does matter. So folks, I want to make sure you get stuck into that. Please make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel once again, and as always, stick around to the very end, because there are going to be key ways that I'm going to be sharing with you as to how you can make sure you start implementing things today. That being said, folks, let's get stuck into it. So as I said, we're going to be talking about the idea of how branding actually helps your business, and equally how branding can actually help impact your business even more. What impact does it actually have? Well, it has a huge impact on it, and especially if you've watched my other videos around the idea of branding in general, you'll get it. You'll understand why. And the one biggest reason why is because it's the one big thing that will help you to set yourself apart from all others doing something similar to you. If you're the type of person who's sick and tired of seeing your competitor take yet another client or work with a client that you'd love to work with, well, pay attention to this video, because it will help you to understand how you can eventually stop that from happening. And essentially, folks, it's going to be down to the idea of your brand. Your brand is what will make you unique. Your brand is what will help you to bring out that human point again. And your brand will help you to equally understand what messages you actually need to be putting out in your marketing, so that all those you are targeting actually resonate with the message that you're putting out there, and more importantly, also resonate with what it is that you're doing and how it is that you can actually help them more specifically. And the only reason why they're going to resonate with it is because you're using a language that they understand. And equally, you're using a language or terms or even examples that really relate to who they are. But you're not going to know exactly what that is until you address what your brand is. So understand that your brand has a hell of an impact, or plays a huge role within the building and the growth of your business, simply because you are addressing key specific people, and simply because you're also addressing your specific niche as well. Because folks, at the end of the day, especially as a business owner, please know this. And if you're writing notes down, if you're taking a few little points down of these strategies I'm sharing with you, write this down in specific. Know that you are not for everybody. And that's absolutely okay. We're not designed for everybody, folks, especially our businesses. Your business in specific is for a key specific person. Your business or your service or your product is going to help a specific group of people, but it's not for everybody. Can everybody use it? Absolutely. Can everybody benefit from it? Absolutely. But not everybody's going to appreciate it. Not everybody's going to resonate with it because it's not necessarily for them. And that's okay. Your brand will actually help you to home in on what that key niche should be. And equally, your brand and understanding the basics or the foundation that helps to build your brand will help you to understand exactly who you need to talk to, why you need to talk to them, and more specifically, the real vision that you have around your brand and how it's not only going to be helping them, but equally helping the growth of what it is that you're trying to build in the first place. So use your brand. Your brand, as I said, plays a huge impact within your business, and not enough people will appreciate that fact. And because they're paying attention to all other assets and other amazing assets, yes, they are amazing assets, like your marketing, like your logo, like your website, and thinking that that will just be it for the brand. But no. The reason why your brand will hugely impact your business is because you'll know what your logo should look like based off what you discovered about your brand. You'll know what your website should be including based on what you've established about your brand. And also, you're going to know exactly, once again, who to target, what to say to them, what message you need to be using to be able to really get their ears perked up with your marketing based on what your branding has been discovered, based on what you've established within your branding. So yes, your branding has a huge role to play within the growth of your business. Your branding equally has a huge role to play to understand who you're actually inviting into your business, meaning your customers, meaning your clients, meaning your I'm calling them your community. Essentially what I'm talking about is all those who are working with you, your team, your suppliers, anybody who's there to encourage the culture of your business. Understanding what your brand is about will help you to understand what that should actually look like. So again, yes, your brand actually plays one hell of a huge impact, and yes, it does help business in that specific way. That being said, in the description box that's below this particular video, there's a link, the first link that you come to. And when you click onto that link, you're going to be taken to a page which will encourage you to literally just share your details. Because once you do that, there are key principles that I want to share with you. Now, these principles will not only help you to understand, okay, this is what I stand for, this is why I'm doing it, and equally, this is where I see things going. It will help you to build on the idea of who it is that you really are when it comes to the entity of your business and who it is that you're specifically serving, but equally how you're actually going to be making huge and better connections with them. Because those better connections will actually encourage the growth of your business, and those better connections will actually encourage the idea of you not only just encouraging more clients to come and work with you, but equally maintaining those clients and equally retaining those clients, in fact, So use these principles to your advantage. They're there for you for the taking. They're there for you to make sure that you take action today, not tomorrow, but today, not 10 years down the line, but today. Because I know what it's like, folks. You can get caught up with the daily doings of business, right? And especially when you've got that to-do list. I wonder how many of you actually have branding at the top of your to-do list. I wonder how many of you actually have branding anywhere near in your top 5 of your to-do list. It needs to be up there, folks. And the reason being simply for those reasons that I shared earlier on in this video. So go ahead and click on the link that's in the description box underneath this video. Fill in all your details and essentially get fired over all the principles that I have to share with you, all based on the idea of making sure that you are building the awareness of what it is that you're doing, why it is that you're doing it, but more importantly, doing it in a way that you do not lose yourself in the process. Because I know what it's like out there, and I know what it's like when you get thrown new, different things to be made aware of, especially when it comes to the idea of your business. So make sure you go ahead and tap into those principles. Also, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. Share this with all others who you think that could really resonate with a video and message and information like this, more importantly. And folks, I will see you on the other side.